You're making it worse.
I was just kidding.
I get you. Yeah. I mean, it's just like anything. Yeah, it's selfishly, I want people to be better. Because the better people are, the more I'm like, oh shit, I need to fucking get on my horse.
Yeah.
Now, ideally, you're self-motivated anyway. I mean, I think the real people who are really good at this, people who are going to be successful at comedy, generally speaking, are pretty much self-starters, self-motivated.
Yeah.
But it's hard to carry all the weight yourself, dude. Sometimes you need to draft behind. Sometimes you need other people to help when you're having a low point.
You need other horses.
Yeah, to be, it's like cycling, right? Where they have like the pack. You stay with the pack so you can all go faster, because if you're by yourself, you tend to slow down.
Totally. That's been my biggest gripe, really, about Spokane.
Yeah.
Is that there's just not enough people
Who are
really
actively trying.
that are trying. Yeah.
And then there's a few that cycle in and out as well. I mean, at any given time, what is there? 10 people who are legitimately I'm not saying people who go to all the mics. Okay, there are people who go to all the mics and they clearly have no interest in actually doing the comedy part of comedy. They're there because they like doing it. It's fun. They like hanging out. They're hobby comics, right?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do.
Totally.
Nothing wrong with it. Don't pretend like that's not what you are, though. Okay.
Yeah.
If you write one joke a week, even if you do 7 fucking mics, you're not really trying to get booked,
But I'm in the same boat as you. I just want to see the scene get better here.
But yeah,
That's
overall,
all. That's
100%.
all. I don't think that's that's a good thing.
Absolutely, dude.
It's a good thing to want to see something get better.
Yes.
It stops being a good thing when you feel like you're the guy being like, you guys all fucking suck.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
or
saying?
when you're dragging again, it sounds arrogant as fuck, but it is true. Like I put in a lot of work into the scene just in general, right? Like I have a couple mics that I run that I'm giving people. I mean, I'm responsible for giving people as much time as kind of any other person in town.
Yeah, for more time.
Because I'm so awesome. No, but I mean, I do take some pride in that. But I also
because you're so good at it.
But I take pride in that. But I also it's a lot of work, man.
Yeah, totally.
And I don't mind doing it. I just want to see people progressing.
Oh, there's a reason.
That's when I see people progressing. When I see, Jenny Watson make a huge stride over like a 2-month period from probably October to December last year. I was like, awesome. She's clearly leveled up from where she was.
Yeah, stride. I thought you were talking about her steps to the bus station.
Oh yeah. So mean, dude.
Just kidding.
So mean.
Bow, bow.
Or like Ty Owens, you see him getting better and better. Like when you see people making that jump, that's what makes it worthwhile to do all these fucking things, right? Like to put in the work for it. I mean, because it's not worth the money. It's not a money thing.
Totally.
I mean, I don't even get paid. The Wednesday mic, I don't even get paid for. I still haven't collected a single check on that. And maybe that's on me. I could probably, but at the same time, I wanted to wait until we actually got people out there. It's more about I don't want to. It's not supposed to be a cash grab. It's supposed to be.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to put shows together. I do not want to do that shit, man.
I hate it.
The whole time, everybody's like, well, you should start an open mic. You should get no. Because I don't want, for one, I don't want somewhere where I have to be every week, even though I don't have to be anywhere and I'm at every open mic anyway. But I don't want to.
And you can get people to cover, but still.
Yeah.
You're responsible for the product, though.
Yeah. And I don't want to do that, put all the work in on doing that. Then not to mention like trying to get people to come to shows and trying to do this. And then you're doing email listings and availabilities and all of that type of shit. Miss me with that shit. I don't want to do that
Having
at all.
venues reaching out to me mad. Like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I don't want to do that at all.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though I should want to do that. I know that the money's in that.
Oh, it sucks, though, dude.
The money is in that. But
starting an open mic, especially, producing, I don't know, what's worse? Man.
That's just never been
the reason
what I
to
wanted
start
do.
an open mic, to people who start doing comedy, the reason I tell people it's a good idea to start an open mic has nothing to do with anything other than you're guaranteed to get up on stage. You have to practice your hosting skills. Those two things.
The only reason I would start an open mic is if I was working out of town in like Moscow or something where they don't have open mic.
So in conclusion, just be professional and please help. Everybody in every scene, as much as you can, just know when you do work, you're actually helping everybody by just doing work, just writing and performing. But if you just perform and you don't write, it really sucks to listen to you. It just sucks.
I hate listening.
And if you just write and you never perform, then we all get mad because you're not. Like, come on, man. You can do this. Get out there. Get on stage. You know?
Yeah. That's the open mic or the the advice I've been giving people for open mics, because I've had people come up to me lately and ask me for advice. I was telling them, don't be afraid to tell the same joke multiple times.
Sure.
After 3 times, if it's not working, cut whatever part is not working.
Yeah. You have to change it.
It's just not going to work.
You either have to cut it or change it.
And then every open mic, you should be doing something.
Yeah.
You should be trying to cut something, add something.
Have a goal.
Fix something.
Yep.
Whatever. Try something new. Whatever you're doing. Just be working on something.
Work on pausing or work on not pausing.
Or pacing.
Not
or
saying
not, or
whatever.
just not, or standing still.
Yep.
And not bouncing back and forth on stage or whatever.
Keeping the mic in the mic stand, trying to do that once or whatever. Just something. Figure out something.
Do something.
Or stand up there and don't do anything every time I see you. And then I want to murder your family. That's what's going to happen.
You're going to murder their family?
I think so. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Cool.
Yeah. You heard it here first, folks. I'm out for murder.
Wow.
All right. Soapbox time's over. Jesus.
Well, I didn't really think it was soapbox. Just talking.
Yeah, that's true.
Just a little talking.
I always hate talking about like, oh, the new comics, blah, 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 just because like I don't feel like I'm a established comic enough to be like, oh, new comics do this, that, and whatever. But then I'm like, dude, I do feel that way though. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I am. I don't think it's too over the top.
I think it's from
like,
the amount of work you put into it. If you weren't putting any work into it, you wouldn't be like, I'm better. However, have you seen people like that? That like don't put out any work and then they're like, yeah, dude, just like people just are like not on our level.
Oh yeah,
not
I don't
on our
like
level.
it.
What are you talking
I don't
about?
like it when people lump other people in with them just in general.
Yeah.
Unless you're pretty confident about it. There's only a few people that I'm pretty confident we're kind of on the same level.
They're not as funny as us, am I right?
I mean, I would never be
Are you looking for a compliment right now from me?
I mean, I've heard people say something like that. I've heard people say who I would say are below my level. Again, not to be a dick. And say it to like, it's like Phil, Harry, and Michael, and then Joe Blow, who's done like 4 open mics. Like, they're not comics like us. As comedians like us, when we hear something like that, we blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I don't know how the fuck Harry
almost the most cringe thing.
Punch somebody.
That
like,
actually might be the most cringe thing on the planet that people don't talk about.
It's so bad, dude.
Right? It's
so bad.
Even telling people that you do comedy kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like just being like, oh yeah, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm hosting for whatever.
I got a show.
Yeah,
going to a show.
It's cool, and you want to like plug your show, kind of.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it sucks to be like, well, I'm a comic, blah blah blah. You know, it has like there's a tone to it.
Well, it's like posting gym photos in a lot of ways, where you're just like, it's like, look at this cool thing I'm doing, like, you know what I mean, like,
yeah.
I'm not going to say that I'm better than you, but take a look. Take a look at these lats.
People are paying to see me. Well, see what I do for this other guy. That's way
see
more
what
stout.
I do for this other guy? That sounds dirty.
Yeah, clappers.
Sounds real dirty. Clappers. Oh, that's funny. I've not. Did you check out the site, Clappers, by the way?
No, it looked like it's an app you download. It's like adult TikTok.
So it really is like adult TikTok.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I was reading on there. It's like, oh, for like topics like sex and cooking and I was like, oh,
and
shit.
Sex while cooking.
Yeah. This is really adult.
That's very fun. This is very adult. It's the adult section.
Shopping for shoes.
NCIS Miami on there. Yeah. Was that your joke? Whose joke is that? Somebody just joke about that. Was that like an adult film store or adult whatever DVDs? Adult DVDs are like Homeland or like you know, all like the NBC.
Funny.
I don't remember who it was, but somebody does a joke about that. It might be like a bigger professional than I'm thinking of. All right, let's get crack-lacking a little bit on what we're doing here. Last week, man, let's talk a little bit about what we did last week. We watched Ralph Barbosa.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
The boys went and saw Ralph Barbosa. He had sort of a last-minute booking at Spokane Comedy Club. Brought a couple of his buddies with him. It's very interesting.
Yeah,
they had similar styles as he does.
Mm-hmm.
But like you can just very, very easily see the difference, either in talent or in
professionalism.
Preparation, professionalism. He sounds. What's funny about him is he gives off the impression that he's like sort of just fucking around. I think it's his delivery. He's just so subdued and so like, yeah, whatever, man. You know, whatever. Like it's just a very like a whatever man. But like he's real tight and professional. It just sounds like he's just.
That's
sorta
interesting.
out
I
of
didn't think that at all, but maybe that's because I'm.
Oh, really?
Well, I was seeing him after his openers. You can tell are newer.
Yeah.
And then seeing him, you're like, oh, this is a polished product.
Had a childhood friend open for him. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's cool.
Yeah,
when you're
very
able
cool.
to put your people on. You know,
It was crazy to have like a buddy who you've done comedy with since you were a kid, or maybe they haven't done comedy together since he was a kid. But
which one? The one that opened?
I thought it was the feature.
The feature? Oh, okay. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Walked
but anyway.
in there kind of a little late. There was
Oh yeah. I walked in the same time as you. We didn't really see the host that much.
no missed it.
But anyway, it's cool to see him.
Drunk table right by us.
Super drunk, super annoying.
This one guy goes. Ralph Barbosa gets on stage and he goes, "Hey Ralph." He's sitting in the back. Hey.
He just said hi Ralph or hey Ralph.
He
like
said,
4
"Hey
times.
Ralph," and then Ralph was like, "Oh hey, what's up, man?" He's like, "What's up?" It's like, all right, good
So
one,
bad.
good one,
it was
dude.
So bad. I've been waiting all my life to heckle with the weirdest. Just hi.
Yeah, that
Hi,
sucks.
man.
How did you think that was gonna go?
So dumb. He was drunk as fuck. And also, like, from the very back of the room.
Back
It's-
of the room.
Yeah. It was very distracting.
Hey Ralph,
Hey, Ralph. He said hi, Ralph, like 4 times, dude.
what's up?
And that was,
That's-
and he did it 3 more times after that. He already got his, hey.
He already got his
Adam,
what's
you know
up.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Very weird. But that was all right. That was cool.
And then he wasn't doing meets and greets, right? Not that I saw.
I didn't see.
The feature, I think, was selling
the
merch.
feature
maybe?
or the host, or the feature and the host were selling something. That was cool.
Those guys probably do pretty good selling merch after that.
Yeah, probably.
Especially if you don't have you're opening for Ralph, and if he's not selling anything, people are probably going to want to buy stuff.
Right,
'cause
you
they're
just
like,
pretend you're him because it's just a bunch of white people, and you're like the only 3 Mexican dudes in the like I think that's him.
he just did
Take
a wardrobe
pictures,
change.
ads.
That's all.
Wardrobe change, he gained 50 pounds. I don't know what happened. So that was fun. It was
Oh, we
cool
got
to see
this
him.
shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, cool to see him. I killed a bunch of mice last week.
Oh yeah.
There's a mice
The
influx
mice terror.
in my garage. We're going through traps like crazy right now. Me and Mom.
Damn.
And my dad's like, you can reuse those traps, you know. And I'm like, they're $1.50 a piece. I'm not fucking reusing them. I'm not opening it up with like mice brains on the little lever thing and then like reloading it.
Still
No
good.
fucking way, dude. It's just getting tossed.
Looking at it, still good.
I'm not saying I'm rich, but I have extra mousetrap money and they're $1.50.
Can't you buy
a piece.
mousetraps from the dollar store?
I don't know. They're $1.50 at the regular hardware store, so probably.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'll just get the high quality ones, dude.
I think you're getting the top
Mine are cherry wood with
rosewood mice traps.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like I think we've got 6 so far. In like 3 days, we've killed like 6 mice.
Which is way more than you thought you had. You thought you just had one.
No, I mean, mom thought we had one, and I was like, dude, I've never heard of there being one mouse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I only saw one at a time, but it could have been 6 different.
Where
ones.
have they been hiding?
I don't know, in the walls or something. I don't know.
In the walls.
I don't know where they go. Scurry under stuff. I don't know. Crawl space. I don't know where they go. All I know is there's 6 less of them now than there were 3 days ago. Just myrtleizing.
Damn, dude. Afghana mice.
That's right.
Dumb.
Afghana mice. Mice extinction. Mice genocide. Boom.
Mice Afghanistan. All right.
Yeah, you got it. I got it.
Okay.
You get it. Mice ran.
They
right.
did. Right into a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Got him.
Yeah, so that was basically all that happened for me. Anything else for you last week? Anything fun?
Ooh. What did I do fun? No. I don't
No.
have nothing.
All right.
Nope.
That's cool.
Negative.
Man, we just got done eating some killer pork chops,
Dude, big.
some twice baked potatoes,
Big chops.
some salad. Dude, the pork chops were Flintstone level. They were like
Huge.
6 inches thick.
I'm a big guy.
Ridiculous.
Didn't finish it.
Big damn chops, dude.
And then a baked potato on the side.
I think the butcher has
Who
a
is
thing
she
for
making?
my mom, dude.
Who is she making that for?
What?
Like, how big does she think we are?
She just told the butcher to give her 3 good pork chops. And he's like, I'll show her my meat, dude, for sure. I think the butcher likes her, dude.
Really?
It's like, she said she wants 3 good ones. Here's 3 good ones. They're 10 pounds a piece. Or she knows my mom will buy like 30 pounds worth of pork. And just be like, yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. So yeah, those are good. Obviously, the salad was good. Yeah, we got drinks today. I'm drinking another half sack from Ya Brewery here in Spokane Valley, Washington. Check them out. And also, you're drinking a local beer as well.
Yeah, I'm drinking Big Juicy. No lie.
Big Juicy IPA
No lie.
from No Lie Brewing. also Washington State Cougar.
Yeah,
owned,
I was
believe.
thinking, my goal has been to slow down drinking, and I thought, if I go heavier beers, it's going to make me want less beer.
100%.
I don't know if it's true.
100%. Oh, it does. It works for me. Like, this thing's heavy.
Yeah,
so
it is. I remember having one of those last week, and I was like, after one, I was like, I'm full.
If I just have Guinness, I'm big on that, like that.
And I love microbrews, but if I drink them, dude, I look like a Ninja Turtle in the morning. I got to be careful.
You look like a Ninja Turtle? What do you mean by that? What does that mean?
Yeah, my face gets fatter.
It just gets like puffy?
Yeah, my whole body is just like
all right.
Puffy mess, dude.
All right. Raphael over here.
Got to be careful. Or Michelangelo.
Colton Angelo.
I'll take it. Yeah, thanks.
Hey-yo. Right on. So that was Mom's Menu. We did that. Let's get into the special, man. This is Taylor Tomlinson. Episode 70, I believe. No, 69? Shit, it's one of those. Might be 69. Taylor Tomlinson, Prodigal Daughter.
I really appreciate you guys coming to this new hour of material because I know it's a lot of God stuff. I really appreciate you guys coming to this new hour of material because I know it's a lot of God stuff and a lot of gay stuff, and my agents are nervous. I started doing stand-up in churches. They called it testimony, but I was getting laughs. Easter's a better story than Christmas, in my opinion. It's where all of our merch is from. You've seen it. Christmas is not as good a story. It's just a long walk to a barn. Jesus is barely in it. He comes in right at the end. He does zero magic. Jesus is basically the post-credit scene in a Marvel movie. It's trash. If you have depression, you have a pretty complicated relationship with death. You sort of look at death like it's the Phantom of the Opera. You're like, oh, that's scary. But then sometimes you're like, I mean, that side of his face is kind of hot. Coming out as bisexual at 30 feels like saying to a waiter, by the way, it's my birthday. And they're like, cool, sing to yourself. You're a grown woman. So I started dating this girl who was so hot. I was like, oh my God, am I Pete Davidson? Dating women, it was the closest I'd come to feeling religious in a long time. My friends would complain about their boyfriends and husbands, and I was like, have you heard the good news? You don't have to live like this.
And there it is. That is the trailer for Taylor Tomlinson's Prodigal Daughter. Talk a little about Taylor. It's her fourth special. She's 32 years old. She's had 4 every 2 years for the last
32?
She's 32, yeah. She'll be 33.
Wow. She's younger than I thought she was.
Yeah, she'll be 33 this year in November. That's what I remember. 32 years old. So her first one was at age 25, I believe. She's had 4 since. You may know her. You may remember her from her 18-month stint as on After Midnight, which was a pretty big deal. She got a primetime show as a female comedian, which is like the first time ever. That's never really happened. Mm-hmm. So that's cool. She's from Temecula, California. She started stand-up. First of all, at age 16 is the first time she did stand-up. The first time she did stand-up, her and her dad took classes together.
That's cool.
And then they did stand-up. Isn't that crazy? It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Then she started she talks about it a little bit in the special. She started in coffee shops, church basements, churches, shit like that. And then decided she was going to be a comic as her career at age 19. So she's been at it for 13 years.
Somebody that's never had a real job, right?
Somebody who's never had a real job. She acts like it's a real job, though. Yeah.
I'm curious if she had a real job.
It doesn't look like it. It doesn't really look like it.
Dude, pursuing comedy at 19 would have been awesome. Oh my God.
And also terrifying. That's the thing. I agree, but I'm also like, I was like, man, I wish I would have started earlier. But then I'm also like, dude, if I don't know where my next check is coming from, I would freak the fuck out, dude. That's just the way I am. Like, that type of job is not for everybody. I don't think it's for me.
Yeah, but at that time too, you're early enough to where like you don't get paid really. You know what I mean? You're not making a bunch of money at 18.
No, but I was also freaking out about bills, even though I wasn't making a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like that's just the way I've always have been. I'm just an anxious person.
But if her dad's taking her to stand-up classes, she probably was able to live at home for a while she pursued.
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm putting stuff on there. I don't know.
She's just making shit up. It's like, whatever. Yeah, sure. So she was a finalist in Last Comic Standing in 2015. That would have made her, it would have been 22 years old, 21, 22. She was a fun. So she must have started moving up pretty quickly. She is, well, that's her. I mean, that's her whole thing. She's like sort of always been a younger. She first started, she was like, oh my God, this chick's so young.
Yeah.
First special I saw from her, I was like, she's pretty fucking incredible for a 25-year-old, or actually just in general, but like a 25-year-old especially. Like, shit, she's got the thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Got the it factor. Simon Cowell over here.
Well, and now too, like after doing her show and everything, you kind of, I don't know, maybe not you, but I look at her as like kind of Hollywood-y.
Oh, sure, I get that. Yeah.
Right? But at the same time, it's like she's not, because I know she spent her time on the road. She's spent her time like in trenches of comedy. Like, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I think she probably moved up the ladder pretty quickly, but she still have to do the stuff, right?
Yeah, you still got to do all the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, she's a hot young chick. She's probably gonna make some.
And she's good.
And she's good.
She's hot and she's good.
Yeah, obviously, that all starts with the being good part, but also you can, if you're good and you have a couple of those things working to your advantage, that does help.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into it. Overall, what'd you think of the special?
Oh, I love this special.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about it? Anything specifically you liked about it that you want to talk about?
I love the religion jokes.
Okay, which is probably what, a third of it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A good chunk
like
of it. Maybe even more than that.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there.
I like how some of it is very dark.
Mm-hmm.
And how she kind of like navigates through that.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. What did you like about it?
I hated it. No, I liked it. I didn't
that would
say
be
I liked
a fucking curveball.
No, I do. I enjoyed it. I just like, I mean, you can, I like how she's very professional. And by that, I just mean she's like very just refined. She's doing everything with a purpose.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Yeah, she's doing it like she's been doing it since she was 19
and the
years
show,
old.
I mean, the venue is, we'll get into Fashionisto here in a minute. The venue is awesome. Like doing the show called The Prodigal Daughter in this gigantic church it's really pretty church in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It looks to me like it's a Catholic church and maybe even cathedral in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And it fits the theme of the show. And it just looks great. Yeah. And it's like, she's like, I'm going to do this show about religion and about, she has an idea of like, oh, I'm going to write an hour about this. And that's really interesting too, because it's her fourth special, right? It's a theme special where she's like, I'm just going to write the entire special about it. She's 32 and she's writing from a place of, I'm going to write an entire hour about this, not, oh, I have an hour. Let's put it all together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And super punchy hour.
Very punchy.
Even just in that trailer. Mm-hmm. It was like it was giving you almost like punchlines.
Yep.
To jokes, which most trailers it seems like are shitty music with just like setups behind them.
Yeah.
And
you hate the music so much in most trailers, dude. You're like, that's a terrible song. What are you doing?
But this was just like, it was just packed full of
jokes.
Full of jokes.
Full of jokes.
And it's not burning any of the hour.
No.
Which is impressive at the same time. That would be some people's full special right there.
Yeah, I get that.
It's like just the highlight, those jokes is just like highlighted would be their best.
So one of her openers is Dustin Nickerson, or has opened for her quite a bit.
Okay, clean guy, right?
Yeah, clean dude. She mentions him once in the thing, or in her special. I saw a tweet that he put out when she did her. She put out her special, right? Or not a tweet, Instagram thread that he put out. It was like, said that she's like the LeBron James in that there are so many expectations on her coming up. She comes out of this church comedian stuff. Mm-hmm. She started at 16. She's just like keeps exceeding every expectation. And I think that's a really good way to look at it, because there's an enormous amount of pressure on her. I think you can feel it even from her own. I think she can feel it. Mm-hmm. And you can feel her feeling it a little bit. But she continues to perform. Like I went back through a couple. I didn't watch all of them, but I watched like a 10-minute segment of her older specials, and they're just really tight. She just has really tight joke writing. So it's cool to see somebody who's, God, has been doing it for so long, but is still pretty young.
And it's like very polished. Even
yeah.
I mean, she is doing an act.
Yeah.
Right. I think like not to say anything. Okay, this is what I'll say. It's almost too polished.
Yeah. I understand exactly what you're saying, and I kind of agree with you.
And if you
like,
listen,
there's a part of it that's like so performative because it's not.
Yeah,
it's like I know that like it seems like every you've practiced. You know what I mean? Every step she takes is like, oh, it's
doesn't it kind of feel like that?
It almost
listening to it, you don't get that at
like
all.
fakey Hollywoody.
Listening
you know
to it, you don't get that because you're not seeing it.
Yeah.
But watching it, that is something that I kind of got from it.
I get what you're saying.
Not that I'm mad about that.
No.
Because that just, if anything, you're just taking it more seriously, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's not so much of as like a nitpick as it is. It's just an observation of like the style, right?
Yeah. Well, and the style lately has been so off the cuff.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. What we've been watching lately. Yeah.
More people, it's kind of been more just like a little more off the cuff, a little bit more raw.
Right.
Even comedy in general with crowd work clips and all that shit. Like the energy towards comedy is like, oh, everybody wants to see this raw, what happened, like, oh, these moments or whatever.
Agreed.
But then it's like you see this and you're like, this is what everybody needs to want. This is way better.
Yeah. I mean, I prefer. Well, that's the other thing too. Is it's hard to go off the rails this way, right? Because you're telling jokes. Like if the vibe isn't right, she can come back with jokes to get it back. You know what I mean? Rather than trying to force feed a vibe to an audience, which is a lot harder if they're not into your vibe.
So I was thinking about this exact thing, and I was thinking, okay, with like how perfect and everything she is, and how meticulous you could tell she's been in creating this. Even in like, you know too, like when she's been doing club after club after club after club, that also she has that other thing too, where if she has to switch to try to pick something up or to flip, I'm sure that she has that.
Right. Yeah. Interesting. Real interesting. Let's talk about what she's wearing here. We already talked a little bit about the look, of the whole venue and everything. Let's talk about her look specifically in this week's episode of Colton Drake, Fashionisto.
Oh, Fashionisto. All right.
That was a weird way to end that.
Fashionista. I'm playing with it.
I'm playing with it.
Okay.
That's around.
If you put a pair of sunglasses on her, she'll look like she's from the Matrix.
The Matrix, yeah.
Very Matrix vibe.
She's got a Matrix fucking jacket on.
She's got a school shooter coat on. She has like a black skirt. Her jacket is leather, BTW. And then she has a little white shirt underneath.
Little white top.
Yep. She is wearing a cross on her necklace. And
I didn't notice that.
She's doing something a little bit different with her hair. She's never really done that with her hair in specials before, right? Usually she has like long brown hair. She kind of has like
what do you think about her hair?
Like a bob blonde. I don't hate it.
You don't hate it.
I wouldn't. Here's the thing. I wouldn't be crazy with that hairstyle on like a lot of people. I think she pulls it off good.
Okay.
I like it. And it's like, trying to do something different and being fresh. I get it.
I would say that's the weak part of her look to me.
The hair?
I don't like the hair.
The hair is what pulls the whole Matrix thing together, I think. It's very
I think
Matrix.
she should have went brown hair with like Carrie-Anne Moss style, dude. She would have looked, maybe cut it, give herself a boy cut and do the Carrie. No, I don't know. I don't like, it's the length of it. The length feels like between where it should be, either higher or lower.
Yeah, but I don't think she looks bad with it.
No, she looks fine. She's hot, so it's fine.
Okay, now, she has her fingernails done. I like that.
Fingernails done up.
Yep.
Gotta have them fingernails done.
They look nice. She's wearing a ring. She's got big boots on. What are those called?
Big old boots.
Yeah, what are those?
I don't know. Night Stalker or Night Walker boots. No.
Night Stalker boots.
I don't know what they're called. Thigh highs? No.
They're not thigh highs, but they're pretty tall.
They're big ass boots. They're up to their knees probably.
I actually really like this look.
Yeah.
She pulls it off. She looks awesome.
Good.
It's not distracting by any means.
Okay. But stylish.
Yeah, it's stylish. I'm gonna give this like a 9.8.
9.8. That's a huge score.
That's a big score for me. Yeah.
Fashionisto.
Yeah, that's a big score.
9.8 Prince Alberts.
Yeah, because it's like she looks good for one. It's classy, but it's not. I'm trying to be classy, and it's not like she's dressing down. It just looks good. I think it kind of hits all of the targets I'm looking for.
All right, like it. So it is Colton Drake, Fashionisto, Taylor Tomlinson with a 9.8,
well
which I believe puts her at the top of the list right now.
Yeah, good. She should be.
Good job. Along with Kevin Hart, she tied Kevin Hart. So you just like big budget Netflix dudes or Netflix people.
I couldn't tell you what Kevin Hart was wearing.
Close. Yeah. So that's 9.8. Yeah, I think she looks good. She's good. Like I said, I don't love the hair, but it's not bad.
I don't hate the hair.
It's not bad.
No.
I just like her better with brown hair, personally. Like personally, I think she looks like she did.
She looks
natural
like
color looks better.
She looks like she went by.
Which she talks about.
Which she talks about
in the special. It's very funny.
Also, the church looks
the mic
good.
looks so big in her hands.
Stop. The church looks good.
Church looks awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I think the venue looks sick.
Venue looks very sick. What did you think about some of the editing?
I really liked I thought she comes in immediately and starts telling jokes, which I enjoyed.
Love that. Yeah.
There's like a little mini intro. It's sort of a classic one. It has her coming in from like sort of the back room of the church, whatever that is.
From the vanity mirror.
And has a couple of strategic shots of the church from the outside and the inside, stained glass, like kind of that, setting the tone. But it wasn't too long. Got right into it.
Interesting gay flags on the church, right?
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
There are gay flags in the church?
Yeah, they were hanging gay flags on the church.
On the outside or inside?
Outside.
Huh, I didn't notice.
Interesting.
That's weird that I didn't notice.
Yeah. They must not own that property anymore or something.
Well, I mean, they might.
They must have gave that property to the gays.
Or it might just be a performance hall. It's possible, too.
Because if she went full lesbian, her hair would be blue.
Is that how that works?
So stupid.
All right. So, yeah, I think it's a really cool look. It looks like, but it does look like a performance area. So it's probably not a church anymore. Maybe it is. Shit, I don't know.
Looks awesome. I noticed.
It looks really good.
I did notice a couple edits that I thought were interesting. They did a move where, if it was like in a joke transition or something, where it switches to the crowd real quick, like from behind her. The camera's behind her at the crowd.
Okay.
And it's a quick shot. It's like boom, and then back to her. But it almost seems like
it was too quick.
It almost seemed a little too quick, and I wonder if there was a reason for that.
I didn't notice it, which is surprising to me. But yeah,
I watched this special a lot of times, dude.
Interesting, and you listened to it a bunch.
Yeah, this special I've watched a lot.
Good. Yeah. Okay. So we got through. So the overall look though I think was good. I like they used a very old churchy font on all like the credits and stuff. It looked great.
Old English. Yeah. Looked cool.
It everything fit together thematically, just having a full story to tell. I thought this was one of the better ones.
And that's kind of what we're looking for out of specials, right? Like not that that's what we're looking for specifically.
It's not all and all, but it is cool when it happens.
Yeah, when people put out the whole piece is like the jokes and all that
one
shit.
Piece of art.
Yeah, and then where she's filming it, how she's doing it, how she lays it all out. Yeah, it's cool to see somebody put out
for sure
whole thing of work. It reminds me of Roy Wood Jr. kind of.
Yeah, Roy Wood. Yeah, it does.
Last
I agree with
special,
that too.
how everything had a
everything
purpose.
Connected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Venue's sick. I have that written down.
Cool.
Let's get into
good one.
Let's get into some bits that we went into.
Yeah.
Yours is a little bit longer than mine. Let's do yours first.
Okay.
Would you like to set it up?
I think she pretty much sets it up, but she's basically talking about how when she was younger, she was a little bit more picky with men.
Like what she would
tolerate
in a man?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Thank you.
I've dated straight men. I don't like it when they follow their exes on Instagram. You're telling me if he brought a little baggie of her bones inside and was like, this lives under the TV forever, I'd be like, cool, love that there. No, I'd be passive aggressive at best. I would probably flush a teaspoon of her every day. Until one day he picked it up and was like, the urn feels lighter. I'm like, maybe she lost weight. Not you body shaming the urn, babe. You know what's funny about that joke? I don't even really feel that way anymore. I think a younger version of me felt that way. When you're single in your 30s, you don't care about so much. You kind of just want someone who's not gonna bug you. That's really, in my 20s, I was so insecure, so toxic. I was like, I need to be someone's first and only true love, their one and only wife. I need to be with someone who does not watch pornography. And now I'm like, you can jerk off to your dead wife if you want. I don't care. You want to put her bones under the TV? Is the TV playing my show? Then that's great. You put as many bitches up there as you want. We'll watch Love is Blind as a family. I told my buddy Dustin that, and he goes, what if you married a guy who was still in love with his dead wife? And I was like, she's not coming back. What do I... That's his thing to deal with, you know? Lock yourself in the bathroom, smell her shirts, cry it out, but we're going to Chili's at 5.
All right. So that was my favorite joke. I think it's a great... Okay, this is... let me tell you my first thoughts on hearing this joke. Okay. The first half of it, I was like, yo, this is dark. And for those of you guys, if you didn't watch the special, the act out is her scooping up a little bit of the ashes, dumping them in the toilet, flushing it, and then flipping it off. Right? I was like, damn, that's a fucking dark joke. Right? But then I love how quickly she flips it. Now I don't think like that. Right now I'm like, jerk off to your dead wife. Like I love that. Be like playing in both worlds, kind of, and being able to kind of just get both perspectives out of it, and then also just like the super darkness, and then turning it silly and fun. I don't know. That's what I liked about it.
Yeah, it's a good joke. It's a good joke. The act out's super long, but it's not much to it, but it gets a good pop.
Yeah,
it's good. It's good.
And
Solid.
you can almost just listening to it. She just told you what she's going to do. So when you're hearing that pop, you kind of are like, oh, I bet.
Right.
That
Even
that's
on
what
an
she's
album,
doing.
you'd still know it was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but that you can see a lot of like you can feel a lot of the work behind the joke, right? Like it's developing a premise that's really tight. Has a very specific premise, right? It's not just it's weird to be. It's weird how like much of a bitch I was. Like that's not what it is, right? It's like very specific. Like it's weird that I used to care about this thing and I do not care about that anymore. Here's what I was like, which is funny, and here's how that was funny, and here's what I'm like now, which is funny, and this is why it's funny.
Right. But she hides that ball of like what I was like at the same time. So you don't necessarily see. You're kind of like, damn, is she a bad person? You know, and then she's like, jerk off to your dead wife. You want like it that in
You're
itself.
like, oh, she's a good person because she lets me jerk off my dead wife.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. That's what's fun about it.
Clappers. Let's go.
Let's do it. Sex and cookies.
No, that's good. Yeah, it's a good joke. It's a good joke. That one's about what?
I'm curious to see which one's
minute 45.
And that's not even the whole joke, dude. She tags the hell out of that.
Well, there's some stuff before and some stuff after. It's probably like a 3 to 4 minute bit. You played a little bit, about half of it ish, I would say. Yeah, so the joke that I chose is pretty self-explanatory, but and it's a lot shorter, but it's essentially it's talking about her sort of coming out as queer, she said. So I don't know what she means. She says, I think she said later that meant bisexual.
Yeah, she says bi later.
It's weird when she says coming out as queer when it's like, you know exactly what kind of queer you are, right?
Yeah, but I think that's kind of queer kind of covers it, right?
It does, but it's not as specific. If she knows it's bisexual. What I always think of if somebody says they came out as queer is like they don't really know. Like they're like, I know it's something, but you know what I mean? Like they're not totally sure where they fall.
Coming out as confused. That's funny.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. Like they don't know all of it. Like they know some stuff. They don't know. Anyway, that's not important. This is her talking to her about her coming out and like and dating and her new world of dating as a queer person.
Not that I'm like killing it at queer dating. I am not. I'm running into obstacles I never thought I'd face. I got dumped by a polyamorous person. You ever been dumped by a polyamorous person? It sucks. It's like getting fired from a part-time job. They're like, you can't even work here Mondays and Tuesdays. Holy shit. I didn't think I was gonna like dating somebody poly. She was poly, I was busy. But it actually ended up being the most honest, transparent, communicative relationship I'd ever been in, and I was totally in love with her. And she dumped me because I worked too much. And let me tell you something, Grand Rapids. When I started dating a polyamorous person, I did not think it was going to end because my lifestyle didn't work for them. I know some of you don't believe me. You're like, there's no.
Okay, so yeah, I actually didn't cut that off early enough. It's supposed to be right after that last punch. But I really like this joke. I like it. It's short. It's very insightful. It's a complete surprise because there's no way I would never think about this, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, she had to think about this. I don't think she would have thought about this if she didn't have to go through. You know what I mean? It's not something that that would enter your mind. What different scenarios are going to be like, right?
Yeah.
And the idea of like, all right, like I've heard a lot of people talk about polyamory, and it's sort of hacky at this point. Because there's a lot of people who actually aren't really in polyamorous relationships. They just like talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not in a polyamorous relationship. She's in a relationship with a polyamorous person. Fine. But two really big points on that. One, getting dumped by someone, getting fired from a part-time job. It's a great analogy, fantastic analogy.
Mm-hmm. And
then it flipping on her head, like I didn't think my lifestyle would be the problem, right? Because I obviously
doesn't
going
work
into
for
that,
them is what
absolutely,
she says.
it's inherent in the way she says it.
Yeah, but how she says it is perfect.
Yeah. She's making the point.
Yeah,
that you think of anyway, right? Like,
right, but in
great.
super few words.
Yeah, 100%. So I just think it's a great exploration of this new part of her life, and it's very insightful, and it really provides a lot of like knowledge and funny, right? Obviously, but a lot of knowledge on her life. I guess it's informative with not a lot in there. Like it's a 35-second joke, and you hear all that shit about her, and like, oh, okay, and two really, really fantastic jokes, and some other stuff in there, two tags and whatnot. But
yeah,
she's a thinker. She's thinking about stuff.
It's interesting how quick her pace is, kind of too.
Yes,
she kind of moves.
Yeah, and I will actually that would be my next point. One thing I didn't like a little bit. She's a little quick sometimes. She goes from point to point a little too fast and doesn't let it like sit.
Uh-huh.
And when I say a little bit too fast for my taste. Clearly, she's doing fine.
Yeah.
But like sometimes I wish she would sit on a joke for a little bit longer before she hits it with the tag, before she gets into the next joke. It's a super duper nitpick. Really, really, really nitpicky because her pace is working for her, and there's probably a reason why she's actually doing it that way that I'm just not catching.
Well, I mean, your last per minute is more if you can get to your next punchline faster.
I guess she has enough punchlines. She can just keep going.
She does.
Mark
she has a
Norman
bunch
style.
Of she has a bunch of punchlines.
So that's one thing that I didn't love.
Interesting.
The only other thing that I had in something that I didn't love. She uses crowd work to transition a lot. I don't love that. I don't love like, oh, any moms in here? Oh, you did this, and then does the birthing part.
Yeah.
Or oh, anybody in a relation or in a queer relationship, and then she gets into some other. It's fine. I wish it wasn't the way she I prefer it if she would transition into it and then talk to the audience a little bit. Maybe you can't really do it like that. I'm not even saying you could. I just don't. It's sort of a cold transition.
Yeah.
And I don't love it. And again, it's a super duper nitpick. It's fine. It's just something that personally I prefer.
And that's probably an area of her act where if she was doing that at a club and it's not being recorded, she'd probably explore
100% more. Yeah.
Right. But yeah,
I doubt she works clubs anymore though.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but yeah, I get 100%. But
yeah, just as a place where she probably just gets a little bit of.
So those are my two very, very minor nitpicks that I had. Do you have anything that you didn't like about the special, or actually anything else you want to talk about that you liked about the special, or didn't like? Either or. Dealer's choice.
I don't have anything I didn't like about this special. I thought this special was awesome. Which sucks because I feel like the last 4 specials we've done have been pretty good.
They've been really good.
Yeah. It just seems like I like everything.
Yeah. How dare you?
But this is definitely going to go in my top 5 for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think it goes in mine as well. I have it pretty high up there. I haven't totally figured it out yet. I gotta rewatch a few specials that it's been a while.
I think the only thing that I didn't like is, like I said earlier, maybe just a little too polished when watching it. Like the act really feels like an act.
Yeah. I get that.
That's a real nitpicky thing also. So
Sure. It didn't make
it's
my number
supposed to
one
be an
spot,
act.
but it was up there. It's very, very close to the top.
This is my number one spot.
Okay.
And then John Moses.
Okay. Crazy. Just kidding. They're both very funny. All right. What else? What would you? Let's go this one. What would you emulate about this comic? Because I have something specific that I want to talk about.
I think it's more inspiring just to try to write tighter jokes.
Very tight.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I would say.
Here's something that I think that this is the. If I was like, oh, why should I watch Taylor Tomlinson? What's the one thing I'm going to learn? Or the one thing that she does better than anybody else? I think she does better than anybody else is talk about trauma. I think she's incredible at talking about trauma. And the reason why, I think I figured it out, sort of.
Interesting.
A lot of people talk about trauma, and they're working through trauma on stage.
Yeah.
Which I do not like.
Right.
She doesn't do that. She tells you about trauma on stage after she's already worked through it. Or maybe that's not exactly 100% correct, but the bulk of the work is done, right? Gotcha. Or she's no longer, she's not going, hey, this is my therapy, like you hear 100 comedians a week talk about.
Yeah.
She's going, no, I went to therapy, here are the results, and these are the funny parts about the thing that used to be tragic, right?
Right.
So it's not working through it on stage, but it's talking about how she worked through it on stage. And I think it's a real subtle difference, but she's great at it. I never feel like she's like trying to like complain about her life or like she got a raw end of the deal, or even though maybe she did, you know, her mom dies and she's got all these mental health issues and all this stuff.
Right.
Or that she's like a broken person that is just like sort of unloading on you. Cause I don't like that. Not in comedy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like it. I do like when somebody can see I was broken. These things did happen to me. And these are the things that I took out of that I think are actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
And obviously her writing's so good that those things are really funny. So yeah, I think any comic who wants to talk about their trauma on stage should definitely watch all of her stuff, because I think the difference is subtle, but I think it's very apparent when someone's just unloading and just like puking their guts out on stage, and they're really not ready to talk about it.
Yeah.
And that's not to say you should never talk about it on stage before you're ready. You can
what you're saying.
kind of work through it, but she does it and gets the work done, and then comes back and puts it on a special, and that's incredible.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I would emulate about her.
Oh, that's a great one. Also, like in her other specials, she's taken some shots at the God stuff before, but to do a special like this now is kind of the perfect time for her, right? Like she's already, like if this was her first special, that'd be crazy.
What do you mean?
Doing like a whole special that's like kind of blasphemous to a certain extent, like all about God and all of this stuff. As a first special, that's kind of too much.
I see that.
That's kind of too crazy, right? But to tackle it now, like you said, after she's gone through all of it, whatever, she's gonna have the best version of like this. Does that make sense?
I do. I do get what you're saying.
I'm not explaining it very good.
But I think I know what you're saying. You're saying it's sort of like you can't come out with a.
This is a big hard topic to do right.
Yes.
To do it right is hard.
And it's something that people like to talk about, and also you're going to be painted in a certain type of way, by one side or the other, right? Especially like now that you've come out as queer. Now you're religious bashing. It's like, oh, one of those, right? She leaves the church, finds a girlfriend, and then shits on the church all the time. I actually didn't think that I thought that the way she tackled it was incredibly fair.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I didn't think it was like blasphemous, or I mean, obviously it depends on who you talk to, but
right. I mean, I wouldn't say that.
I don't like it when people are unfair to religion. I really get mad about it. Like if people are just like, oh, the fucking priests are fucking kids, and that's their entire bit. You know, like all right, whatever.
Well, the gay flags on the church, is pretty blasphemous. I think.
I mean, well, I don't know.
To an extent, right? Come on.
If it's a Catholic church, I guess, but there's plenty of Christian churches that allow gay people. I don't know.
Now.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Right.
It is now, though. It is not.
Okay, I suppose.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And even the Catholics have softened their stance quite a bit on gay people. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
But you know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying. I'm talking about the material itself. I wasn't talking about that part, but yeah.
No, I agree. I agree with you. It's blasphemous to somebody that's super religious.
Sure.
This would be blasphemous.
Of course. But those people are nuts, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. But this, yeah, I just think it's a big subject to take on
100%.
and to do it right. And like even you
agree
said
on
right now, being like, well, I thought she was pretty fair,
Completely
with that,
fair.
right?
Yep.
That's good. Like, and that itselp is hard to do, especially
Right.
coming from like where she came from, where
It
she
almost
feels like
seems
she has
like this
animosity
is-
towards it.
Right. Sorry to interrupt you there. It almost feels like this is sort of in response to, she talks about the 2 or 3, 4 minutes she does, 6 minutes even on these other specials, where she's going at the church pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like this is in response to it. Like, actually, I don't really feel it. I was in a spot there, right, where I'm pretty upset about some things, but like, I'm looking at it a little bit more rationally now, and I still have my beef with the church for these reasons or whatever, or with religious people for these reasons. But also, I can respect what the church does with all that. I just thought it was incredibly fair and like a high level, mature.
That
special.
Noah's Ark joke that she has, I thought was so funny. About how they paint the Noah's Ark as like a good Bible story or whatever.
It's on the cover of all the books.
Yeah, it's in the nursery. Oh, remember when he killed all the people in the world except for one family? We'll put that on the nursery wall. Like, that's so funny.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. If we're going with jokes, I like her joke about when her friend should pull the plug.
Oh yeah.
And she's
Do
like,
not make me see Andy be manager.
Exactly. She's like, start Parks and Rec right when I go into a coma, and just keep it on the whole time. And if it gets to the end, put it in The Office. And then when Steve Carell leaves the show, pull the plug. I do not want to see Andy be fucking manager again. So funny, dude.
So good.
And obviously, and it's like a reference that I think even if you never watched the show, you can still get. You know what I mean? Everyone knows how much different that show is without Michael Scott.
A lot of show references in this too.
She likes shows. Bridgerton.
Gilmore Girls.
Actually, Bridgerton, #1 on Netflix today. I think it's her. I'm giving her credit for it. I decided already.
Yeah.
Taylor Tomlinson, congratulations. You pushed Bridgerton to the top. Gilmore Girls, she does that.
Yeah, she does Gilmore Girls. She does one that I didn't get.
She watches a lot of TV.
She does one I didn't get.
Oh, what's that?
Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh, Bridges of Terabithia, or
Bridge to Terabithia.
It's a sad book. I've never read it.
I've never watched the movie. It's a movie.
It's also
too,
a sad book,
right?
and that you read in like junior high.
Got you.
Maybe it isn't. I'm pretty sure it's a book and a movie, but I know.
I know for sure it's a movie.
I think it's a book too. I've never seen it.
You're probably right.
I think it's really sad. That's the only thing I got out of it. Right?
Yeah, but I understood that it was sad from
the
her
context.
joke. Yeah, and I didn't know that.
Right.
I wish I knew Bridge to Terabithia though, because I was like, oh, I bet that would have landed so much better for me.
It seems to me it feels like it's like a book that I've never written. That's sort of a girly book, but it makes you sad. That's what I'm getting out of it, and I don't know if that's true. I feel like it's like Little Women or something. I never read that, but it seems like that's probably sad and it's for women. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Just guessing.
Sure, it's like Little
it about
Women
little
'cause
people?
it's sad. They're about women. It's context clues. It's going off the title.
I think so.
Pretty much going off. The title.
All right. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. This is actually, I'm going to be honest with you. This is, I hate when my cousin hates when I say I'm going to be honest with you. She's like, that's such a fucking nonsense thing to say. Of course, whatever you're saying, I'm assuming you're going to be honest. She got in my face about it last time I saw her. She's like, don't say that. All right. Sorry. I'm going to try. So to be honest with you, ChatGPT review, I think this is a good one.
Okay.
Not in terms of accuracy, just in terms of the scathingness of it. So if you don't know this little gimmick we do here, it's called our ChatGPT review. I type in, hey, ChatGPT, I love you. Please write a scathing 80-word review of Taylor Tomlinson, Prodigal Daughter. And then it spits out some stuff. Mm-hmm. So here we go. ChatGPT reviews. So it says mean shit, basically, so we don't have to.
Did you punch this one up at all?
I took out two. It said more like this, less like this, and I changed that. And then it said it's less A and more A. Two of those things. I don't know exactly.
Or you just took them out. You didn't add nothing?
I changed them.
Okay.
Well, they don't
Very
say
good.
that, but they mean the same thing.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Prodigal Daughter feels like a well-lit group therapy session with a laugh track. The precision is still there, but the danger is gone. Every punchline sanded down until it's palatable enough for algorithmic approval. She dissects adulthood and faith with the efficiency of a podcast ad read. There's no edge, only polish. It's competent, marketable, and relentlessly tidy. Comedy that refuses to risk smudging its own mascara. It's kind of a sick review, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I said it again.
It's kind of not wrong so
No,
far.
I mean, that's it. That's the whole thing.
Okay.
That was it.
I mean, that's
I didn't
kind
put
of
the pun on the end because I couldn't figure out
yeah.
what
That's kind of what we said.
Yeah, and it's a mean way of saying some of the things we said, and
Yeah.
I don't actually think a lot of this stuff is bad,
No,
but some of it is interesting, right? Like
it is for the algorithm. Jesus,
the
she even said
precision
that
is
in one joke.
it's kind of nice. He even says nice stuff in the middle of this mean review, right?
Yeah.
The precision is still there, but the danger's gone. Every punchline sanded down until it's palatable enough for algorithmic approval. It's sort of like sanitized a little bit.
That's mean, but it's also not mean
And exactly. So
because
yeah.
algorithmic approval is what she's going for.
Yeah. It's competent, marketable, and relentlessly tidy. All nice things.
Yeah.
But comedy that refuses to risk smudging its own mascara. So it's like tidy, but not risky, which is an interesting way to this material is very risky.
Yeah.
But she is polishing the edge off because the last thing you want to do is make a really edgy version of this. That goes off the rail crazy when you're especially when you're as big a star as she is. And also,
Right.
she wants to represent what she actually thinks. And I
Right.
think this does a great job of that.
Yeah.
This is not like shitting on religion to shit on religion. You know, she has that part in there. She talks about like her publicist or whatever is like, you don't have any like pictures of you hanging upside down from a cross or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's like, so we had to get rid of those.
Yeah.
But-
So you had to hear those, and obviously she didn't have them. But yeah, because it's not shock value. It's not shock humor. It's humor about stuff that people do shock humor about,
yeah.
and that I really respect.
So like the same special that would be in this lane. That's almost the counter of that would be Ari Shaffir's Jews.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
You didn't watch Jews?
I didn't watch Jew.
Or
Just
Jew?
Just Jew.
Well, he's on stage. So it's the same. It's kind of the same idea as
Okay.
but he's tackling like all of Judaism, basically what they believe,
Okay.
how they're raised, all that shit, their Bible stories,
Okay.
how they interpret them.
Nice.
But obviously it's a lot filthier.
Sure.
So that's why I'm saying it's like this, but it's like the opposite side of the coin of this. So like if this
what do you mean
if
by
this
the
is like
opposite side?
polished as far as
Oh.
like algorithmically,
That one's harsh and raw and whatever.
yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's like an effort. Well, there's also.
You should watch that special, by
I
the way.
will
It's
watch
good.
that for sure. As between the two of them, right?
Yeah.
Taylor Tomlinson has nowhere to go but down at this point.
That's true.
So she has a lot to lose. I think when Ari Shaffir did Jew, although he's very, very respected in the comedy community and always has been,
yeah.
popular appeal has never been his thing.
Yeah, he's almost more thrived in almost cancel culture.
He's like an underground
Yeah.
comedy star, right? He's a comedian's comedian, for lack of a better
Yeah, yeah.
term, right? Comedian, all comedians know who he is.
Yeah.
But the general public
Not
probably
so much.
don't really know him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
So maybe that's
but
part
still,
of it.
even that's the opposite
And
side of
also,
the coin as far as what we're talking
might
about.
be why they got where they're at too. Exactly. Like that's why she's up here in terms of general consensus, and the way he's lower.
Yeah, because she even had one joke in this special. I don't remember what the joke was, but she's like, "That's definitely not going into the special."
It was the
And then she goes,
Bridgerton
"Unless
joke.
the algorithm says."
It
or
was the
whatever.
Bridgerton joke.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because she's like, and it was right after what I had on on mine. Yeah, yeah, and she said essentially, well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The point is,
But she's
she
obviously
talked
thinking about
Bridgerton,
algorithm.
how she
stuff.
jerked off to Bridgerton, and basically is what she said.
Yeah.
She's like, that can't go on the special. Well, unless it helps the algorithm or whatever. And then turns out it must have helped the algorithm because it stayed in the special.
Yeah.
So who knows?
She had another joke in here. I can't remember this joke either. But after she tells it, she goes, I don't like that joke works either. Like, I'm mad that joke works too.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
oh, that is very funny.
So yeah, overall good special. We both really
Great
enjoyed
special.
it.
Yeah.
Better name for the special? Absolutely not. It's a perfect name for the special.
Yeah. Name's great.
Name special, the venue special, name of the special is perfect. Venue's perfect. Would it work at open mic? I think, of course.
Yeah,
no doubt. Murder at open mic.
It helps that it's fast too for the
It
open
does
mic
help
stuff.
It's fast. Yep.
Yeah.
And it comes from a different perspective. It's something gonna be something different. Good hang. Would she be a good hang?
That's a good question.
I have no idea. Because if I believe the way she talks about herself, she'd be awful to hang out with. But I don't really believe that. You know
But
what
the
I mean?
fact that that's how you talk about yourself
Exactly.
means that you might be a fun hang.
That's what I'm saying. I bet she's fun to hang out with.
I bet she is too.
But she's very interesting to talk to.
I bet she's very fun if you're like her assistant, whatever. I bet her assistant was having a great
bet they
time
had a
being
great
with
time.
her. Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's what we got with that. Anything else you want to talk about?
So her closing joke is essentially what she's saying. She's like, I could go back to doing clean material if I wanted to. She started out doing church gigs, and she's like, if you don't think I could turn this fucking ship around in an instant, like I could. If I get canceled.
The most braggadocious thing she said.
Yeah.
It's basically like, I'm fucking awesome at this. I could do.
And if
I had to, I could go back and do mega churches again.
Yeah. If I get canceled, I'll come back.
Yeah.
And I'd start doing that. And then she kind of explains like how she would come back.
Yeah, she's this very flowery like description of like, oh, I would change my hair and I do this. And
I'd play a video of all the bad shit I've said in the past. Actually, guys, I'm just going to show you.
Yeah.
She steps out.
She goes out stage.
Screen comes down, plays just all these clips of her saying horrific shit.
She does exactly what she said.
She does exactly what she said she's going to do. She comes out in all white.
Yep, with
starts
a glittery
talking
microphone.
and a southern accent.
Yeah, a little bit. Not a very good southern accent. I will give her, actually, you know what? That's where I'm going to mark her down. Her southern accent's pretty bad. But, you know, she's trying, whatever.
Yeah.
But gets up on the pulpit part and just,
and tells like, she kind of tells a joke up there, whatever. And then the special closes out. But I thought it was.
She says, welcome to the Prodigal Daughter Tour. And then that's the end of it. Goes dark.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What did you think about that?
I thought it was interesting. I liked it, and I also don't really love that it was her closer. Like, I would love if that could have been at a different point. I don't think you could open it, though, and I don't think you can put it in the middle. So I don't know. As much as I'm like, I don't really love it as a closer.
I liked it as a closer.
It's fine.
There's no going back.
Fine.
You know
There
what I mean?
isn't, and that's the thing. There isn't really anything going on. I just didn't think, personally, comparatively to other stuff, I didn't think it was that strong of a joke compared to her other jokes. But it was sort of like
It was like a theatrical kind of.
I mean, it was kind of like her sort of chest out moment too. So I understand that. Like, I'm gonna fucking end this bitch the way I want to end it. And it was, there was a lot of bravado to it, and I like that part. So
and then closing it with Prodigal Daughter 2.
Yeah,
boom. That's always cool.
Just like, stay tuned for Prodigal Daughter 2. Yeah, it was. I thought it was interesting. It was an interesting way to close a show.
I kind of like it. I kind of like when stand-up, because stand-up is like such a thing. Like, it's just standing up there telling jokes, right? And we are kind of moving in this new direction of
performative,
more performance
videos, audio, extra stuff. Yeah.
So, and it wasn't long either. She did it fast.
Here's what I would have liked.
Okay.
If she would have done this would be similar to the live special, the Andrew Schultz's live special. If you check that out, he does that. Slideshow, right? And then he does, I don't know, 7 minutes after 5-7 minutes after that.
Yeah.
This is what I want from her here. The joke she told, I either want her to end with a video and just come out, not really say anything, and just say welcome to the Prodigal Daughter Tour or whatever. Either shorter, so like no jokes in the middle, or I would love it if she came out in that character and did like 3 or 4 minutes of actually doing that character.
Yeah.
Then closed it out.
Right.
With the Prodigal Daughter thing. I thought it was just kind of in no man's land. Maybe like a little bit too short or a little bit too long, one or the other. That's it.
Yeah. Well, and it's tough because if she doesn't do any jokes like that, then she doesn't get to do the Southern accent, which is
it's part of the thing she said.
Yeah.
She can just pull that out. But yeah. And also, like I said, dude, do a better Southern accent. You're killing me.
What's that?
Do a better Southern accent. You're killing me. Nah, I'm messing.
Who's the one with the Southern accent? We did her recently.
Leanne Morgan?
Leanne Morgan. Yeah.
Real thick Southern accent, girl.
Yeah.
She just comes out as...
She came out as Leanne Morgan?
She should have had Leanne Morgan come out. That would have been hilarious.
That would have been really funny.
Boom. I know it's hard to get two, like, theater headliners to be on the same... I'm just going to have her do this one thing for 5 seconds. She's like,
it's a bit.
You.
It's a bit.
Fuck you, I'm 50. 55. I'm doing my shit.
That
I have a
would've-
TV show.
That
now.
would have been really funny.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Just come out as someone. Oh, it'd be great. Or Dolly Parton. Just get Dolly Parton to come out there and do a bit. Man, love it.
Isn't she dead?
Dolly? No, Dolly's still alive.
Dolly's alive? All right.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was the closer.
Yeah.
Of the bits. Real good. You should check it out. It's a great special. Prodigal Daughter. It's Colton's #1, he says. So far this year, we've done, 17 or 18 now? So it's your #1 overall. It's in my top 5. Perfect name for the special. Really, really interesting. You learn a lot from it. That'll close the book on her. So thank you, Taylor, and best of luck with the rest of your career. I'm sure you'll need it. You're going to have like 4 more Netflix specials on your current deal. So I'm pretty sure you're doing all right. Good luck to you going forward. Let's keep moving on, man. We have some listener mail. Billy gets weird. I'm just going to say that. First of all, Jonathan Tilley wrote in. And he watched the Louis J. Gomez episode.
Okay.
And he goes, I appreciate you guys' honesty. You guys are not fake. Jesus, the bitch fest was lengthy. 22 minutes. I'm glad you guys got it out of your system. Very funny. So that was fun. And then Billy came in hot this week, dude. Stand-up snobs. I guess I have to use fucking punctuation because y'all are so professional. If you remember last week, I gave him shit because he wrote one run-on sentence that was 9 pages long, like fucking Ted Kaczynski. Tilly would love Sebastian if he sprinkled a few glitter sparkles on his goddamn face. Which is funny to us because Tilly wears sparkles on his face.
Yeah.
Glitter sparkles. I don't know why, but he does.
He's straight.
Crazy like that. He's straight, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Is he? I think he may have come out as queer. I mean, that was his way of coming out as queer.
He's working into it.
Yeah. He
I'm
doesn't
gonna start
know
with
yet.
the
He
glitter
doesn't know all of
face,
it.
and then I'm going to work backwards.
So T-Bone continues. Taylor's special was great, of course. I loved all the dark religious stuff. It's right up my alley. My 200 foreskins joke is better, though. All right, Billy. I'm just going to go ahead and say I don't know if I remember your 200 foreskins joke. I'm guaranteeing you it's not better. I'm just going to say it right up front. Guaranteed. Of course he's mad about the 200 foreskins joke, though. She's stealing my material. 200 foreskins. That's my line.
I heard her say 200 foreskins, and I was like, damn, she's stealing Billy's stuff?
I know. I was
like,
yoking
wow.
it.
She's yokes.
Yoking his Rubik's Cube right there. All right. Your podcast sucks. You suck. We know Tilly sucks. Love y'all. Keep up the critique. 5 of 5 stars. As Colton would say, bye-bye. Stay funny.
Aw.
Thanks, T-Bone.
Thanks, Billy.
He just signs off. Undisputed OG, #1 fan. I'm the motherfucking John Jones watching film, reviewing it with 2 subpar comedians every week since day 1. Why are you talking shit?
Why are you shooting at us, dude?
Why are you talking shit? At the end of the fucking nice email.
So-
Like,
that
I
would've
love
been
you guys.
so nice.
Then subpar comedians? Fuck off, Billy.
You want us to side with Tilly on this? No, he's right, though. He is watching the special. He is doing the thing. He is doing it. Tilly's listening to him.
That's true.
One after the other.
Yeah, right now.
He's
he
not
is,
doing
for
the
sure.
homework.
That's true. That's true. Oh, I think he does watch the specials.
Tilly, right in. Do you watch the specials?
I'm pretty sure he does. I think he told me to. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
Well, I think he watches the ones that we give good reviews to.
So that is, maybe. That's true. He didn't. Yeah, he told me he wasn't going to watch Louis J. Gomez. So thank you, Billy. Thank you, Tilly. Anybody else want to write in? I'd love to talk to somebody who's not one of those 2 people. Let me be honest with you. I'm tired of them.
Honestly, I'm happy.
I hate 'em.
I'm happy people are writing in.
That's true. I'm happy too. I don't know why I have to talk. I don't know why I have to.
Yeah, you're getting too
look
big for
a
your britches over
gift
here.
horse in the mouth over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, getting too big.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to write into the show, it's standupsnobs@gmail.com.
Oh,
Maybe
Billy,
we'll
too.
read.
Thanks for reminding me to grab my keys from Draft Zone. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Billy, for this very personal thing that's not going to be interesting to anybody. All right. Cool.
I got it out. I forgot to text
Thank you,
him.
Billy. Thank you, Tilly, for writing in. Again, it's standupsnobs@gmail.com. That is our Gmail address. Colton Drake Comedy on Instagram or on TikTok.
Yeah.
Jay Bird Comedy. That's me. Not on TikTok. And then Stand Up Snobs. So check those things out. Who are you following, man?
Ooh,
Speaking of following,
today,
this day,
I am following Diana.
I knew you were going to do this. Daniela Mora.
Daniela Mora. I am following.
Daniela Mora.
And action. I am following. Hold on. Action. I'm following
I'm
Daniela
not cutting
Mora.
any of this.
Daniela Mora.
Yep.
And her Instagram is Daniela Mora.
Yep. No dots, no underscores. Daniela Mora, DANIELAMORA. I'm following Eddie Gosling.
Nice.
That's Eddie Gosling on Instagram.
Dude,
no
first
dots,
try for you.
No
Good stuff.
underscores. EDDIEGOSSLING. Kind of an older guy. Saw like a couple of his. He's only got like 3,000 followers, dude. But a couple of his followers are big time. So that's cool.
Nice, dude. That's what matters. The big time ones.
Yeah, dude.
I've got few followers, but I got a couple in there that's like, yeah.
Got some hugies, dude.
Impressive.
Some fucking hugies. So check them people out. Let us know if you know of anybody we should be following. Maybe we'll be our next week's person you should follow.
Yeah.
Good times. Upcoming show. What do you got, my man?
Oh, okay. Upcoming shows. So this, not this Friday, next Friday. Give me 1 second here. Sorry.
All right. So this Friday, I'll just let you know what I have. This Friday is.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Or this Saturday is the Quincy Belt Tournament of Champions. Second semifinal. Closed out by Vaughn Eaglebear, famous comedian. That is March 7th at 7 p.m. at the Draft Zone in Post Falls. And that is it for me for a while. So I'm not really going to have anything else. Colton has on the 13th.
Yeah. March 13th, I have the Nice and Dirty show at the Draft Zone in Post Falls. And then the weekend after that, I have Comedy After Dark. It's a rated R show, Tacoma Comedy Club, downtown. That's 3/21 at 9:45.
Yeah.
And then I'm on the Rated R Comedy Show in Tacoma Comedy Club on 6th Ave.
Yeah.
3/22/2026.
Back to backers.
And then the next weekend, that's 3/27 through the 28th, I'm emceeing for Christina Mariani at the Spokane Comedy Club.
Yeah.
And then April 4th, 2026, I'm doing the Quincy Belt Tournament of Champions, Draft Zone in Post Falls.
Semifinal 4, everybody.
Yep. And then 5/16, 2026, I'm featuring for Luke Severide at the Draft Zone in Post Falls.
There you go, dude.
And that's what I got coming up.
That's all the. If you didn't hear a date on there and you want Colton to come and do your party, just let him know.
Yeah, message me.
Boom, message.
But
me.
make me know that it's serious.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me know it's serious. Because if you just
serious.
message me something, I'm not going to look at it.
If you just message me something, I'm not going to look at it.
Well, I'm going to think it's spam or something.
Oh, you get so many messages you can't try to figure it out.
I get so much
You
spam.
can figure it out.
Yeah.
Put code word dragon. Code word dragon. If you
Put me in a group. Put me in a group with a bunch of finger emojis, like pointing, and then like the little hole emoji.
all right. What are we doing?
That's like what all my message requests are on Facebook.
Oh, is it just like people trying to get you to join like a porn group?
I have
What
no
are we doing?
idea. Yeah, it's some type of spam.
Weird. Yeah, that's annoying.
So don't do that, or else I won't see it.
So that's next week, or that's upcoming gigs, man. That brings us to the final segment, which is our what are we doing next week? All right, you guys. This coming week, Jackie-Cation. Speaking of comics, she's a comics comic. A lot of good comics that I know really love her, especially like old school people. It's really funny. She's gonna take us out with a little short.
What's that on? What's it on? Platform?
It is on YouTube.
Okay, great.
Jackie-Cation, Alter Ego is gonna take us out. In the meantime, follow us, like us, subscribe if you want to. I mean, we'd love it if you did. We're getting pretty close to some pretty nice numbers, so that'd be fun. But until then, until next week, thank you guys so much for listening. Can't do without you. We love you. Have a great day, and stay funny, my friends.
Bye-bye.
Sure, I'll wait for the applause. Here's the thing. I'm entirely made of rage right now. You want in on this? You want in on this? I am made of bees. If you were to scratch me, bees would come out of me. I have spent none of my stats on fighter. I've got wisdom, I've got charisma. Until I open up my joke hole. Very silly. Very silly. It's really the happiest of all endings.